Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And this week, we're celebrating Prince's birthday. This piece is Erotic City. I've never done this one before. This is from the 1984 Basement Rehearsals, and a very many time watched video. Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today's a special week. Today's a special video. We're celebrating Prince's birthday. This is the band rehearsing Erotic City, and this is from 1984 Basement Rehearsals. Look for that video if you want to. And I happen to be kind of cruising through it, kind of quickly going through the video, seeing if I could see Prince playing guitar, and I found this piece, figured out the tune. And I thought we would do it in celebration of Prince, and specifically for me and the channel is celebrating Prince's amazing guitar playing and what an amazing musical person he was, singer, all of those things that many of us like, maybe like all of it or just parts of it, whatever. But specifically for me, like I said, it's the guitar playing and the singing. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for checking it out. If you have watched me before as far as Prince is concerned, thanks for that as well. And let's jump into Erotic City. So I think I've watched some videos. It sounds like it's the Lynn drum machine. I'm not sure what was around in '84, but I know he used that a little bit. If you know, chime in, please. Looks like he's playing the telly. It's pretty cool, all that single note stuff. I'm not sure what Wendy's doing, but she's doing a combination of single note stuff, and then when they're going into kind of the chorus-ish, I don't know what that is, verse, she's kind of doing more chords. I get this feeling like I know he took rehearsing really seriously, but I also see like it's like a big picture frame or something, and he knows the parts of it, but kind of going into each song is kind of a little more not as rehearsed as once it gets to the stage. And he's doing kind of more kind of cool improvisation stuff on the guitar, and probably weeding out what works and what doesn't. And not, the thing about his guitar playing, he is a risk taker, and so maybe he's not trying to map it all out. But that's kind of my thoughts on it. Is this was a kind of what rehearsal means, is rehearsing and kind of figuring out what works. So. Yeah. There he is doing kind of that open string pull off thing that he does a lot, that I don't remember hearing him doing a lot of things, but this is from '84, so he's doing it way back then as well. I see it him doing it later in his career quite a bit, but I don't know if I've heard him this early kind of doing that. What a killer song, what a killer track. I mean, audio wise is pretty good, and to just be there to watch just this song, to be down there, would have been amazing. Well, I hope that's the end. What a cool thing. Some ripping guitar playing, some great funk kind of rhythm work. And you could hear most of it. I wish it was a little clearer. But I think you definitely get a gist of the energy. And this is just a rehearsal. And I kind of, whenever I've heard rehearsal stuff, I've done some audio only kind of reactions to Prince rehearsal stuff. And it sounds amazing. And it's like they're choreographed. Wendy and the bass player, I'm blanking on his name, doing kind of the choreographed dance moves and stuff. That's pretty funny. And so they're literally rehearsing it all. And all I can think of is like with Prince, I bet rehearsals were, of course, on his uh, time schedule or whatever, and probably grueling. And when I think of other kind of challenging musicians as far as like what they require as far as as a person to be in the band, Frank Zappa, before his tours, they would basically rehearse for 8 weeks. And it'd be basically, Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day. So a lot. I mean, it's like a full time job, obviously. And I have a feeling that Prince not only probably did something like that, but once you're on the road, then they're doing the after hours stuff. So I really could never figure out, or I can't fathom doing a show, and then that was probably a couple hours long, and then going out and doing an after hours show that might be an hour or two long as well, plus it being at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever. That's a long day, and you'd really, really have to adjust to that. And I'm sure many did. And he's had amazing players in his band, and they wouldn't be there if it wasn't there wasn't some kind of reward that has nothing to do with money. And we all know what that is. It is to say that you worked with Prince and backed him up and got to see him in all these amazing moments that I'm searching for, and probably many of you are as well, via videos on YouTube or audio stuff, and all the stuff that kind of keeps coming out from the official Prince release type stuff. That's kind of audio only rehearsals and songs and all that stuff. So there's more and more coming out all the time. Every week I see different things that different members of the Prince community put out, whether they're officially released or there's some kind of, I know there's lots of stuff that has not seen the light of day only till recently. And so it gives me a lot of hope that there's a ton of more stuff for me to do and for many Prince fans to kind of watch and listen to over the next, decades. Anyway, I'm Brian. This is Prince's birthday week. Thanks for joining me, and please come back. All right.